Hi guys.
Hello.
It's us.
The Cosplay Realm team. Oh geez, I can't talk.
We're off to a really solid start.
Yeah, for episode 2 of Rebel Realm. It's me, Jess, and M, the people who make Cosplay Realm magazine.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Yeah.
Thanks for that great intro by Jess.
I tried. Okay. Oh, why would you do that into the microphone, M?
I was having a sip of my drink. It's very hot out. I'm hydrating. H2O.
Yeah.
Water.
Please drink water when it's hot. Please remember
drink
to
water
eat.
while you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Please.
Please do.
Hydrate. We want you to hydrate.
Yeah.
We gotta hydrate next weekend. You want to tell them why?
The big news that
The big news
that Cosplay Realm is going to be official press at Fan Expo Boston Comic Con.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
Neat.
Very
No,
neat.
to be very serious, we're very excited.
We're super excited.
We have been dyeing our hair for
Hours.
like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Jess has very long hair.
Very thick hair.
Yeah, very thick with like 6Cs.
Yeah.
And she wanted rainbow hair, and so we made that happen. And
we're trying to be our best selves for Boston Comic Con.
We're trying to be our best selves.
And refresh our hair. We're going to be all stylish.
We're not sure if it's Boston Comic Con
Or Boston Fan Expo.
Fan Expo.
I've seen it called both.
Yeah.
So I've just been switching.
Apparently it used to be Boston Comic Con, and then
it changed.
It got bought out by a different company, and so a lot of people know it still as Boston Comic Con, but it's Fan Expo Boston.
Yeah.
And it takes place at the Boston Convention Center.
I'm excited because I think so. Yeah, this will be my first time ever going to.
Because it's where PAX East is held.
I've never been there either.
Yeah.
I'm excited though to go there.
We're excited to see a bunch of cool sci-fi stuff because
the September issue, which we're taking submissions for right now, our theme is sci-fi. So we're getting lots of Star Wars, lots of Star Trek, lots of anything sci-fi.
Doctor Who is sci-fi.
Definitely.
A lot of people like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I just took a big drink of water, but I didn't into the mic.
It's okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know.
I'm glad.
How many people want to listen to and how many people don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We're excited to find a bunch of droids that were used in movies like R2-D2 and K2SO from Rogue One.
Yeah, there's also...
I love K2SO.
The Mandalorian Mercs and I think Rebel Legion, all the big Star Wars cosplay groups are going to be there. I actually had I posted my Twi'lek cosplay on Instagram, and someone messaged me and told me to go check out I think they said there's a cantina or something that they're setting up there, and invited me to come check it out, and they said that I'd fit in perfectly, so that'll be fun.
If you guys don't follow Jess on Instagram, you should.
Yeah, you should.
And you can check out her brand spanking new
Star Wars cosplay. I have a
From
hair
what?
in myself.
Ew.
I don't know how I got a hair in my mouth because we're dyeing our hair right now.
True. It's an all-out mess.
Yeah.
All-out war on our heads right now.
Yeah. So anyways...
Again, you'll have to check out the Instagram to see how the hair came out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And your Instagram too, because you're going to have new hair too.
Yeah, I'm going a little darker. I have blue hair.
Yeah.
So
my Twi'lek cosplay is from a Star Wars roleplay that I'm a part of. Em's a part of too, but she hasn't been on as much. But so I'm cosplaying my own character from the roleplay, and that's really exciting to me.
I really like my character in the Star Wars roleplay. I think she's a way cooler version of what I wish I could be.
That's what I think my character is to me too.
I think we're not big LARPers, but we definitely want to get into it. I want to try it.
I think it'd be really
I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Momo O'Brien on YouTube. I have sent you her videos before.
Yeah.
She makes very awesome LARP videos if you want to check that out.
Yeah.
A little plug for Momo.
Yeah.
She's super cool.
Oh, speaking of our Star Wars roleplay. Hi to any of our friends who play that
Possibly
and
are listening.
Hi Trillian, hi Gibby, because Gibby's also listens to this. And that's everyone.
Yeah.
That's all my friends.
All 2 of them.
All 2. And then you. You're here, though.
I'm not real. I don't
You're a
count.
figment of my imagination.
I was like thinking of it earlier before you came over, and I'm pretty sure that you're just at the status of like sister from another womb.
Hey, sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
Jess and I, like, I can't imagine us not being as close as we are. I think of us almost like Dan and Phil from YouTube. Do you know who they are?
I know who they are. I haven't actually watched any of their
They
videos.
remind me of us so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on? The Women of Pop Culture issue just came out.
Yeah, it's poppin'. Yeah. I almost died.
There's so many people saying a lot of really nice things, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, we have some really wholesome content.
We put a lot of work into it, too.
Yeah, we went really article heavy with it. Usually it's a pretty photo-based magazine, but there's a lot of really important and good conversations being had about a ton of stuff.
Yeah. Lots about representation in all like different aspects of things, of cosplay representation in media, in everything, and representation of different groups like people of color, gender, LGBT representation, all of that.
Yeah. And from a bunch of different people too, not like the same group of people either.
Yeah. And then we also have some really cool interviews. We have one with Amy, who's the cover photographer, who's a local photographer to us and someone that I've worked with like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because Jess and I have been going to this local convention that we talked about in the last podcast called PortCon, and the first time I ever saw anyone doing cosplay photography was Amy doing photo shoots at PortCon, and I was like, whoa. What's that?
Yeah.
Like Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, wow. Oh my god.
Seeing a new world.
Yeah, I mean, and I've loved her photography for, oh god, years at this point. She's one of the people that inspired me to start doing photography on my own, to be honest. So it's pretty, really cool. It's cool to have it come full circle. Yeah. Circle of life.
Yeah. Just like the Lion King.
Just like the Lion King, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also did an interview with my friend Jess, who you met at Katsucon.
Yeah, she was really nice.
She was cosplaying Daenerys, and I have some pics of that over on my photo Instagram. Plug!
Yeah.
Shot by ETC.
Yeah.
That's my initials.
Speaking of we also did 2, well, kind of 4 photo shoots for this issue. One for ModCloth and one for Sweet Bits, and we each had an outfit and we each took photos of each other, and we have videos of like the unboxing and a lookbook and a vlog of all like the photos being uploaded on between all of our social medias at some point.
If there's something specific that you want to see us cover at Fan Expo Boston, let us know.
Yeah, I'm really excited about all the celebrities they have there.
Yeah. They're very pertinent to our fandoms.
Yeah,
I would say
there's a lot of like very relevant people.
Yeah, super relevant.
Yeah.
Yes.
And lots of sci-fi specifically people. Like there's Star Wars people. There's like half the cast from Back to the Future, which is really cool. I've never seen any of them going to conventions before. So I think there'll be a lot of like sci-fi cosplayers too.
We're very excited about the Weasley fam being there.
Yeah, Fred and George.
I'm having a very big Harry Potter moment. Not that, I mean, I'm always having
Your life is a Harry Potter moment.
Yeah, my life is one big Harry Potter moment, but it's extra now. I'm really craving that, you know, those fall days where you just curl up with some, like, slow-cooked soup.
With some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
And some Harry Potter and a fluffy blanket.
Yeah, and your pals and just...
And, like, your cat curled up on your side.
Yeah. Maybe it's raining. Yeah. Maybe it's a little cold out, a little dark out.
I want that so badly right now.
Right? It's sweaty and gross right now.
Yeah, like, I like the summer when it's nice out, but when it's just, like, humid and gross, it's like, no thank you.
I kind of feel like by August, I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
Like, it was too hot to sleep last night.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, fall means school is starting, so that's, like, added stress for me.
Jess goes to Real People College.
Yeah.
I dropped out of college.
It's okay, I did that too. But then I went back.
Yep.
Yeah.
We both were in the hair world.
Yeah.
Funny story. Relevant to today.
Yeah. We both worked in salons for a time.
And realized very quickly that was not
for either of us.
Not for us.
Yeah. No thanks.
Not for us. But it definitely gave us some good cosplay skills, I feel like, between wig cutting, wig dyeing, our hair dyeing.
Yeah. But I've been dyeing my own hair since, like, as long as I can remember.
Yeah. Since I was a rebellious 12-year-old, I've been dyeing my hair.
Yeah.
We have some theme plans for future issues.
Yeah.
But guess who sees it first? Patrons from Patreon.
Yeah, because we started that this month, and that's exciting. We got our first 2 people on there, like, both this week.
Yeah.
We have lots of updates on there of, like, sneak peeks. I have done most of the Patreon posting, so we have, like, looks into, like, pages of the magazine, drafts. They're the first people to see the covers, first people to know the new themes. We also have a Patreon exclusive Discord channel for the Cosplay Realm fan club, and nobody's in it yet, but I really want someone to join it because I made a bunch of custom emojis on it, and I just want an excuse to use them.
Come on, guys. Just made custom emojis.
The little Cosplay Realm skull, you can, like, use him in the pictures.
Also, we have an alternate exclusive limited edition cover variant.
Yeah, and I think that's really exciting. We just, like, designed the alternate cover for this month. So, and I think the covers
you can only, there's only 10.
Yeah, only 10 available, and you can only get them the month that they're out. So, like, after this month is over, you can't get the Women of Pop Culture alternate cover anymore.
Yeah, it disappears. It gets snapped by Thanos' fingers and disappears. Tell us a little bit about your Star Wars roleplay character.
Okay.
Who is she?
Her name's Vasani. She's a blue Twi'lek, which, if you guys don't know, is the Star Wars races with the 2 head tentacles.
So basically, a Star Wars Miku from Vocaloid. Basically.
Yeah. She has freckles on her cheeks and tattoos with spots on her tentacles, on her leku. And she's a thief, and she's very seductive, and... What else does she do?
She's kind of like Harley Quinn.
That's how I type her voice. How I imagine her talking is sort of a Harley Quinn voice, which I can't do, but I imagine it sounding like that.
It's funny because in the roleplay, Jess kind of drags my character around and, like, guides me because I don't know what's going on because it's ancient technology and it's like a relic from the past that I can't crack the code of.
Yeah.
But in real life,
it's the other way around.
I'm the one, I can't shut up. And Jess is like, what are you doing? Stop. And it's just funny. It's like totally how the tables have tabled.
Exactly. She also cooks a lot, which is inspiration for myself, and she bakes cakes for all her friends.
Can you talk about the squad, or is that secret info?
I could, but I don't know what I would say about them. I'm part of a group called Defiance, and they're a trash fire, and that's it.
Didn't someone's arm just get blown off?
Oh yeah, someone's arm got blown off trying to help kill a guy for me. Yeah. So that's my life. That's all I do with my life is I sit around playing the Star Wars game on my laptop. And I don't do anything else, so it's controlling me, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something when I'm not in school over the summer.
So Jess is a history major, which is kind of interesting, and she loves history. And she's starting this really cool thing on her YouTube about kind of moments in history or topics in history.
I wanted to incorporate that with my online stuff more because I feel like it's a huge part of my life that I don't even talk about or bring into anything I do. So I have like a bunch of different concepts flowing through my head that I've been writing down, but
like
a lot of
you're doing the hair dye video.
Yeah, a lot of it's like topics that I'm interested in that I then go do a bunch of research on the history of that thing.
Yeah.
So just the other day I wrote like a 3-page research paper on the history of hair dye in the ancient world, which is a very obscure specific topic, but I found it very interesting.
It kind of all stemmed from me watching The Shape of Water,
which is my favorite movie of all time.
It left me absolutely speechless. I knew it was going to be good, but it just blew my mind. It is a freaking masterpiece.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love everything Guillermo del Toro does. I love Doug Jones. I love everything about
It was a very touching story.
Yeah, and I really related to the whole, like, not being able to talk thing.
Right.
Because that was my whole life for so long.
The monster is just amazing, too.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I don't know if you'll be there, but I will be at Granite State Comic-Con, which is in September, I think. And Doug Jones is going to be there. And I'm going to show him the tattoo I got of him on my thigh, because he's never seen that. I met him...
Do you have a picture of your tattoo on Instagram?
Somewhere, yeah. I don't have a lot of pictures of it.
What is it? Tell the listeners what's on your leg,
it's
Jess.
the fawn from Pan's Labyrinth, which is another character played by him in another Guillermo del Toro movie. And I got it right after I met him for the first time, I don't even know, like a few years ago. And it was such like a life-changing moment meeting him, because he's always been like a role model for me because of the whole makeup stuff. But like meeting him, it was like beyond my expectations.
You have some cool stuff with your Jess Works, as I feel like you're more than an apprentice, but your title's basically apprentice, right?
It started as that because I started working at the makeup company through an apprenticeship program in my high school. So basically, you could find any business in the area and start working for them and get high school credit for it. So I started working at the makeup company, and I've been there ever since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Jess goes to conventions with this company and makes a ton of cool prosthetics and
masks and props.
Yeah.
And cut off body parts.
So like special effects.
Yeah.
Makeup, basically. And we really want to like start working with that more and like doing big photo shoots and projects with that. Yeah. Like, we really want to do a Shape of Water shoot, and I really want to get into video. I really would like to be shooting some kind of short, artistic film stuff. Yeah, I really am into vintage and retro fashion right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, when I was kind of looking stuff up, I mean, ModCloth was basically where everything was taking me.
Yeah.
And so it was so cool to be able to work with them and shoot their clothes, and if it was a really cool experience. Yeah, it was really fun, and I'm really happy with how the photos came out. Yeah. Jess is my photography Padawan.
Yeah,
except that you're more Obi-Wan than I am, so that makes no sense, right? Because Anakin is
Obi-Wan's Padawan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's why it doesn't make any. It's backwards.
It's okay.
Yeah. We wanted
Qui-Gon Jinn, and I'll be Obi-Wan.
Okay, yeah. Cool. He has the hair.
Yeah, that's Liam Neeson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The hair.
The hair. Yeah.
Liam Neeson, aka the hair.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah. Oh man, I just watched Revenge of the Sith the other day.
Yeah.
And I turned it on right when Anakin was getting sliced up, and Obi was just screaming at him like,
"You are my brother, Anakin."
Yeah. And I was like, this isn't what I want. It was like in the morning. It was like 8 a.m. And I was like, I can't start my day like this.
Good morning. Speaking of Star Wars, it also was just the 10th anniversary of the Clone Wars.
Yes.
And they had a big anniversary panel at San Diego Comic-Con. And they announced that they're bringing it back for another season. And I'm going to yell about it all day.
Jess got me into Clone Wars in like December-ish, and I fell in love with it.
It's so good.
Oh my god, Clone Wars, y'all.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah.
That last... Okay, spoilers. Spoilers for...
It's 10 years old.
Clone Wars.
It's okay.
But, oh my god, when Ahsoka walks away from Anakin...
Ooh.
I was dead, dude.
Yeah.
I love Ahsoka.
But then she's gonna come back, like, hello, Master. It's been a while. Like,
why did you say it like that?
Because that's how she says it. She looks over her shoulder and she's just like, oh, hello, Master. Like, what? Where is she? What's she doing? Where has she been?
I wish Vine was still a thing, because that was a Vine.
I miss Vine.
That was a Vine.
Also, talking about Clone Wars, Her Universe, which is a clothing company made by Ahsoka's voice actor.
Ashley?
I don't know how to say her last name.
Eckstein.
Okay.
I think. Maybe. I'm sorry, Ashley.
We love you.
We love you, Ashley.
But at the same time, for the 10th anniversary thing, they just came out with a Clone Wars clothing line.
That's a mouthful, to be fair.
And it's got like all outfits and pieces of clothing based on different characters and stuff.
There's Funko Pops coming out.
Oh.
In August. I sent you them.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
There's an Ahsoka pop, there's an Anakin pop, there's an Obi-Wan pop.
And there's new Black Series figures with the chopper.
Yes, there's Star Wars Rebels Black Series. If you guys are into collecting any kind of figures, you know what the, Star Wars Black Series are.
Yeah. I want the chopper one, and I want Hera too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my Twi'lek girls.
Did we already talk about that Vine? The Yakin?
I mentioned it and I didn't explain it at all.
That's fine. We'll leave it cryptic.
Okay.
We'll link the Vine below.
Yeah.
If this is on YouTube, the Vine will be linked below. If this is on SoundCloud,
look it up on YouTube and then find the Vine.
Find the Vine.
Yeah. What else has been going on? I started listening to The Adventure Zone this week because everyone's been telling me to do that because I love Critical Role, which is another D&D type of show. And Fox told me a lot about it at Katsucon, actually, and I just was confused and didn't know where to start or what to do. But I started listening to it this week, and I listened to the first 3 episodes, and it's really funny. Because they just, like, I don't think any of them have played D&D before, so they're just, like, figuring it out as they go along.
And they're really funny people.
Yeah, they are. You should try listening to it sometime.
I've listened to a few. I like it. Yeah. I just haven't returned to it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm freaking out about?
What?
Crimes of Grindelwald. Trailer number 2.
Yeah.
Earlier we were watching Fantastic Beasts while we dyed our hair, and if anybody's seen The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody,
our obscure references,
there is an episode where London Tipton.
Yeah. There we go.
London Tipton
of the Tipton Suites
is trying to drive a convertible with Mr. Mosby, and she grabs the shift. Oh god,
the stick thing,
the Prindle,
and
she's long story short, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
and she calls it the Prindle. Park, reverse, drive, all that. And so we were talking about Crimes of Grindelwald, and my brain just kept going, Grindel, like Prindle. Yeah. That's my reference.
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, you did a really cool Grindelwald cosplay recently that you just like pulled out of nowhere, and it looked amazing.
I was freaking out about the trailer, and I was like, I need to do something about this, and I love designing like a female version of a male character that I'm really into. I just like really identify more with like the evil male characters.
Yeah, but I think that's cool though that you design your own versions, because it lets like your artistic side go into it, like designing something based on what they're wearing. Yeah,
I've always liked doing that ever since I started cosplaying. That's why I'm such a big fan of like original designs of characters.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, your creativity can just kind of go crazy.
Yeah.
But I also like doing male versions and just being the character itself. Yeah. So, I mean, you can cosplay anything you want, man.
When you're Draco Malfoy cosplay and you look perfect as both male and female versions of him.
That's bi-culture. Yeah. Thank you, Jess. I really want to do a Newt cosplay as well. Jess got me the coolest little Niffler.
He's so
from cute. Where'd you get that?
That was from
he's hand sculpted and there's fur on it.
I think it was Rock and Shock last year that I found that.
Rock and Shock?
Yeah. What else is going on right now?
I've been seeing a lot of Halloween stuff going up at Disneyland, and I'm dying because I wish I was at Disneyland right now.
I've been to the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween party, and it's so much fun. It's so cute. Everyone like dresses in costumes, and you can like trick or treat and go see all the characters and stuff. And the parks are open late.
I feel like if you were ever kind of an emo kid or goth at all, you just are obsessed with fall and Halloween. And even though I'm not outwardly like that anymore, like I was in my teens, I still love fall. I still love Halloween.
I'm still thinking about that description of like watching Harry Potter on a fall day. Like I want that so badly right now.
Especially because it's what are you guys excited about right now? What's going on in the pop culture world that you are freaking out about? Is it Clone Wars? Is it Fantastic Beasts like me? Or both, also like me?
Yeah. Also, how's your summer going? Is it hot and sweaty where you are?
Are you excited to go back to school? Are you going back to school?
Are you not going back to school? Are you doing something else?
Would you guys be interested in us sorting ourselves into Hogwarts houses on here?
That'd be fun.
We could do that.
Yeah. Or we could have people submit their stuff to be...
Their stuff.
Submit
your stuff to cosplay.
No. Don't call me out like this. But we could have people like submit pictures and we could sort them.
Okay, we need to talk about this, but Jeffree Star retweeted Jess's tweet calling him an alien, and
it was crazy.
It was insane. It felt like a simulation.
Yeah, like I tweeted that I think the exact phrase was, "I'm 100% convinced that Jeffree Star is an alien," and it already was gaining like a lot of people being like, "Yeah."
It kind of instantly went viral.
And then he retweeted it, and it went even more crazy. It got like 6,000 likes and I don't even know how many retweets, and it's like constant. Like the notifications from that post still haven't stopped.
Remember me when you're famous, Jess.
Oh, always.
You know who I'm excited about seeing next weekend is Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I hope I bump into him and just can tell him like, it's my birthday.
Birthday. That's what Gibby kept doing on his birthday all day.
Yeah. The highlight of his career. Yep. Let's be real here.
You know who I really want to stumble into is Jason Momoa.
Stumble into?
Just be like, oh, hello. Just like I'm walking around like, oh, look, and there's Jason Momoa. Hello, we're friends.
Barrel roll into him by accident. Oh, whoops.
Oops.
It's me. Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey there.
What would you say to him?
I would cry.
Just cry?
That's every time I've met a celebrity that I'm excited about, I've cried.
That's the worst, Jess.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it.
They don't know what to do with that.
No.
They're just people.
Yeah.
I
get overwhelmed easily.
He's a big boy.
That's why I would cry. He's too big.
He's like 6 of us.
Yeah.
Like a football field, but standing up.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna be there?
Freddie Prinze Jr. is gonna be there.
Oh, you're gonna cry.
Yeah, because I love Star Wars Rebels so much.
When I was watching it, spoiler, Kanan dies. He literally blows up. It's a children's show. He literally blows up after him and Hera say, I love you. And
it's too much for me.
That's Jess's OTP.
I love them. I cannot handle it.
She makes playlists for them.
I do too much for these characters.
Yeah, she cosplayed the characters with her fiance.
Yeah.
I almost said finance.
My finance. I spell it as finance half the time.
Finance.
Yeah.
Jess's finance
is
getting married.
Yeah. I just remembered another thing that happened to me recently. I went with my mom to Broadway in Boston and we saw Aladdin, And that was so cool. I don't think I even really talked to you about it yet.
No, you haven't mentioned. I forgot about that.
I don't know why I haven't really talked to anybody about it yet, but it was really fun. The costumes were beautiful. They were like, everything was sparkling, and with the theater lights and everything was like, every time they moved it would shine in a different way, and they were so colorful, and it was so good.
And that, my friends, is Broadway Review by Jess.
Yeah, I'm like in a weird place with my like theater love of like, I have nothing to do with theater. I'm not a singing person. I would dread being on stage, but I love watching theater, and I'm really into like Broadway stuff. So I like that.
I mean, I think this has been a pretty chill episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we can wrap it up.
Yeah,
right?
I think so too.
We've covered all bases.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to check out the Women of Pop Culture issue, then head on over to Cosplay Realm Magazine over on Instagram. And we are Cosplay Realm on Twitter and Cosplay Realm Magazine on Facebook.
And cosplayrealmmagazine.com on our website.
No one goes to the website. No one goes to websites.
People go to the website. I always send people the website when they're submitting because it has all the rules on it.
The rules.
Yeah.
Isn't that from
Fairly Odd Parents? Yeah. And if you're going to be at Fan Expo Boston, come say hi to us. We'll be there all weekend. We'll be reporting and taking videos and photos and doing lots of stuff there. And if you have a sci-fi cosplay that you want to have featured by us, check out our submitting guidelines. And
on that website.
The website. I love the website. And then email them to us at cosplayrealmmagazine@gmail.com.
Yeah, and that was the pod.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming to episode 2 of Rebel Realm.
We're really working on transitioning, the magazine just more into like a multimedia company.
Yeah.
And we're trying to produce so much more content than we were with just the magazine a few months ago. And so we are just swamped, basically.
Yeah.
But it's all really fun.
Way,
it's good swamped.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't want it any other way. And the podcast we love it.
Yeah.
So, and we've kind of figured it out more, I feel like.
Yeah.
The first time was
a lot of like,
oh man,
how do we make the microphone work? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's because Emma has an Apple computer and I don't understand how that works.
Neither do I. And it's my computer.
Yeah. Great.
Great. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
For the 10th time. We will talk to you guys at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
And we will see you at Fan Expo.
Yeah.
If you're going, hopefully. Bye.
Bye.